Jestem z powrotem. Ten materiał będzie pocięty na 3 filmy. Albo 2. Jeszcze nie jestem pewien. Tylko pytanie. A, tu jest grabarzyna. No, odstęp, tu by się zgadzało. No to siup ten dziób. Nie, tam powinien też popukać. Nie ma tam jakichś innych. No, nie mogę tu się zatrzymać.
You have a kind master. You talking?
Miejscowy grabas. Ciekawe, jakie środę mam przynieść. Zobaczymy.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen.
God bless.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
Nah, none of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Naprawdę.
Nah, it's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it. And that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it.
Yeah.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
Oh, dragging carcasses around isn't exactly a respectable job. But so be it. I'll help you with it. What else can I do?
Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Jasne, rozumiem.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak.
A, nie przynigajmy tego.
Let's get this over with then.
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.
Będzie tam
Did
wóz.
I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Veins? got it all. Good.
A, tutaj. No to próbować grabarzona.
We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone.
Dobra.
Yeah! Yeah!
Można przyspieszyć? To będzie męczące. Idę, żeby spać.
Lazy bones. Whoa, boys! Whoa! Come on. Come on! Are
Dalej.
you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
Tajemnica.
Mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally, at least we're not blocking the road too much.
A, tu już? No to niby nie ma tutaj. No, jakoś będę mogę się leczyć? Mogę. Bierz go.
Good dog, Mats.
Dobra, to jest dobre. Drabina, to. Nie chciałem pokrzywy.
Ah, damn. I'm too far from Ignatius. I should get back so he doesn't leave without me.
Na tazyką.
Ignatius will leave without me if I run off from him.
Tylko tu gdzieś musi być. Tu chłopem nie jest tam, gdzie jest ten zamek. Którego nie otworzę, bo już a gdzieś tutaj mam tego to może być jakieś wejście.
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
No what the fuck, ale się spierdzielę za zamkiem. A to przejść tędy. Teraz tyle zamka wam wezmę i wam pominę. No. Idziemy.
I've no idea what you're on about, fella.
Two stinking bastards that will...
This fella's with him,
Hey!
sure.
Drop that right now and get over here!
Macie jakiś problem?
Get over here!
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, Henry. Right on time. I asked you about things in Lower Samine, and you swore it was as clean as a well-gnawed bone. You remember, don't you? So now you can deal with this yourself. And please, make sure we leave with the same number of teeth we came with.
Well, what are you after then?
two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. What do you have to do with them?
Mówię każdy.
You'll have to explain that to me.
You're telling me a couple of sty hands who soil everything they touch and can be smelled a mile off went trespassing, picking locks and purses, and nobody even noticed them?
You know what they say? The darkest place is under the candlestick.
But in broad daylight, didn't it occur to you that the two of them got paid for it, but then the good wife started having doubts? She was afraid she'd go to hell for paying for unclean, although honest, sty hand labour, so she suddenly started spreading rumours around the region. And you believed it.
She wasn't the only one saying it, but, well, it's true. I forgot to ask for details.
Ask around about me again, and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I keep my promises and show up on time. So let's not waste time and all get on with our own duties.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas.
Dało się.
Maybe...
What's next? Are we going?
No. Ja, muszę porozmawiać.
What now?
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on, and let's go.
Gospodarstwo.
Don't worry.
A siadasz? Nie wiem, jak tam się poszedł, zbugowało. A nie. On to przeciąga.
That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Żdia with their carcasses.
To nie dla mnie.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
Czarna kara boska.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All
Prawie
right,
to.
I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Ty tu żelazo.
Good day.
Pakuj, padnie.
And another.
No i kolejny. To idziemy. Tam tak daleko. Tak blisko, tak daleko.
But I'll probably get something from the bailiff for hauling.
Well, I wish you and your helper lots of luck today. May God bless you.
You too. You too. Careful.
A, jeszcze zaraz muszę tak. To sobie. Filmiga. Woda zatruta pewnie. A, jeszcze jeden.
I'd rather go back to sacks of flour.
Fucking monkey.
Pretty hefty, hey? They lived like royalty here.
To ciężkie to jest takie. To widać czy nie do wina? Nie ma nawet takiej opcji.
What now?
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
And what about this mysterious curse?
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. The watering spot, you said?
Aye. Take a look around. See if you find anything fishy.
Koło wodopoju, tak? No to szybko znajdę. To też wam pokażę.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Tutaj to musi być. Czyli ten strumek, tak? To musi być już padlina. To wiadomo, interesujące. Po to tego nie może być. Nie widzę to zjadu, tylko... Coś nie wisi. No bo te kamyki. Nie chcę musi być światło. Tylko pytanie, nie wiem, czym się akurat wpadać. No tutaj to no. No tutaj to musi być. Działajcie tam. Nic tu nie ma. Czy tam wiedzą? To będzie to wiaduj to.
Here, Matt. Search.
Nie ma. No tutaj nie ma. Tejka.
Ah, here it is. Wolves must have killed them. It didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius. I'm too far from Ignatius. I should get back so he doesn't leave without me.
No wiem, że też myślę z martwego. Martwy czy nie martwy?
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
No udało się.
Greetings to you.
What now?
Idziemy dalej.
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah, you'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Dobra, idziemy dalej.
You don't obey me, you're surely...
Na tym nagranie. 52 minuty już mam. Tego tu wytnę, tamtego tu wytnę. I widzimy się za chwilę. Jestem z powrotem.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks.
The sack makers here in the region must live like kings.
Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Co zrobić?
Well,
Good
what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
No tak. Mężczyzna. Dało się. Tylko podrzucić to pieskowi i cyk cyk. Tak nikt mnie nie widział. Nie, życie pamiętam pieprzem.
God bless.
My friend!
What do you want, Ignatius?
We were picking up some carcasses in his yard, so I thought I'd stop by.
How are you getting on? Everyone's getting on my fucking nerves today.
Nothing's changed then,
Nie
eh?
tu.
Glad to hear it. There's been bandits roaming these parts, but it seems quiet enough.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Barking. He's coming from over there.
Czekaj.
Who's my good boy? There. What are you doing here, Henry? Where'd you come from? Henry, how c-
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Now, first, tell me what you're doing here. And how come you're with that beast?
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that wholesome master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Nie chcę go
Well,
zabić.
you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
Dobra, powiem chyba co zrobić. Po to mam to biopsam, skoro... O, wiem co mogę zrobić. O tu. Finką. Ciebie finko, otuję. Mogę przejść? Mogę przejść.
What's next?
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
The dog is dead. So, can we go to the pit now?
Dead, eh? And what are you so nervous about?
To było przyjemne.
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me. I poisoned him.
Oh, aye. And how did it go exactly?
Well, I dipped the meat in poison. He ate it, and peacefully departed to doggy heaven.
So, it all went how it should. I use a real strong mixture so the creatures don't suffer too much. He's done for, the beast. Finally.
Udało się.
Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
No, w końcu. Ile można tego zadania wykonywać?
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
Prawda, co? Takie więc tego domu.
I was expecting some huge hole in the ground. This is just some hollow. 3 piles of earth and that's it.
3 huge piles, you mean to say? True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more niter you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't.
To jest Facebooki.
The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up daisies myself.
Wytłane.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to
To
it.
zapisane.
This I have got to see.
No to... Kosty. Bleh!
You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a Lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Nasypało. No. To szybko tam się uda. Ruszaj dalej, nie ma sensu. Postaram się tam mam tu wyciąć tak fajnie, żeby to było przycięte, ale nie wiem czy się uda. Na górze, tak.
I was just headed there.
I've got a new hand now. Hopefully he's a bit more handy. He'll be more useful to me in the lair. God bless.
Na dół,
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Robię sobie przerwę. Wyjaśnij.
Tell me then. What's the next task then, Crazel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Jego nie słyszę. Słyszę szaleńca.
Yeah, I can hear. And pretty clearly. Crazel's daft. Crazel's daft.
No, I hear something else. Scribe Erezim received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
Mam ją wykraść.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Sam już nie wiem.
Things are taking so long with you, I'd half given up hope. Besides, after the taste of carcasses I had to endure, I've kind of lost my appetite for the wedding feast.
Well, you better get it back again, because I honor my promises. Start getting ready. You've almost got a fine outfit, I see. But it still could be a lot better. Ad charisma tuendu. Say a prayer to St. Paul. Maybe he'll send you a few nice things from heaven.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
O kogo chodzi? To pewnie kobieta.
It'll be some female, right?
Correct. But not just any female. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky. All it'll take is a little push. And clunk. The lock will open. And the book will be mine.
Cały punkt. Same ucieczki.
Similes, word games. I'll never get a straight answer out of you.
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, you'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
Mi łatwo, mi podjechane, mi idiotycznie.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a stupid idea.
I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
Co?
What?
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
Mka się nada.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her face. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Samin wedding.
Nie, to...
So some bathhouse wench would do.
Aye, that should work. You can find lots of capable girls at the Zhelyaoff baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Dorothy owns the bathhouse.
Aye, next to the alehouse there. You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
Więc...
Can't Zinnek take care of it?
Zenek's even worse with women than he is with lockpicks. You, on the other hand, you're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, we're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Mintha would be ideal.
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice-smelling one. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
Where can I find the dress?
Come on.
Where do you think? The butcher's? Go and see the tailor. Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. And rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive. But that's no obstacle for you, right?
Ja już sobie pójdę.
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. But that won't be for your ears. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
I can't wait.
Teraz mamy tak. Tylko pytanie. I to jest takie zadanie poboczne, ale wam mogę pokazać. No to jest takie, żeby jak ci powiedzieć właśnie to tamto I jak to zrobiłem, to automatycznie da się ten obóz, te rzeczy pójdę za pomocą, wiecie, młynarza. A jak chcę za pomocą kowala, wiecie, no to ja się to widzę, pożegnam. W kolejnym odcinku. O. Tam mogę sobie wybrać, którą drogą chcę pójść. A ja na przykład wybiorę pójdziemy sobie za pomocą kowala. Tak, kowala, nie młynarza, bo młynarza nie chcę. Tak, czyli to macie na necie zobaczyć dalsze przebieg tej. No. Ja tu sobie kilka zapiszę. I pójdziemy za pomocą kowala, ale to być przyciążone.
Greetings.
Machamy ich na wesele, ale to w kolejnym odcinku.
Till we meet again, Henry.
No, więc tak to. Ja się widzę wami pożegnam. Więc tak, subskrybujcie kanał. Pamiętajcie dzwoneczkiem. Wbijacie na mnie pocztówę. Wszystkie linki macie na moim głównym kanale. I tu. A ja się wam żegnam. Gdyby się okazało, ponownie się sprawdzę. Gdyby się okazało, że te misje, no nie, związane tą suknią i to wszystkim. O, bo tu mam zadanie poboczne, tak? Ale chcę dostać się na pomocą młynarza. Znaczy kowala, co ja mówię, kowala. Bo to jest takie, żeby kupić suknię, kupić to, kupić tamte, wszystko sobie, to automatycznie można nie przenieść na wesele, więc nie chcę ryzykować, bo to się uda za pomocą kowala. A w kolejnym odcinku na początek wam pokażę kodeks. A wam teraz pokażę zamki. To. Wreszcie. Macie teraz mój film. Damy troszkę dobra. Tutaj macie wszystko. A ja się wam żegnam, więc nara. A ja się wam żegnam, więc nara.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.